If we can get my cat to guest star again today. That's my favorite, is when we have a cat guest star. She's helpful. She was wandering around. All right. Welcome, friends. Thank you for joining me for virtual Pilates. So all you need for this class is a little bit of room and a mat. And if you don't have a mat, that's also okay. You could just grab a towel or whatever would be comfortable for you to lay on the ground. It's just about making sure that you don't hurt your back, especially if you have a wood floor. As we're going along, I'm going to be leading you through stuff, but this is very much a choose your own adventure sort of game. Only you know how your body is doing and what you need to scale back on and when it's a good time to take a break. So you're going to listen to your body and you're going to adjust according to how it's going today specifically. It may be different today than it was yesterday, and it may be different tomorrow. So you're going to listen to your body and then scale up, scale back, and take breaks as you need to. If anything hurts, stop doing it. That's pretty good one there. And thank you so much for joining. And come on down to your mat. We're going to get started. So we're going to get seated comfortably. Take a couple big cleansing breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And again. Take one hand to the opposite knee and rotate. And over to the other side. Bring it on back into the center. Switch legs in front. Again, a couple deep breaths. And again. Walking the hands as far forward as you can get them, keeping both cheeks on the ground. One more deep breath here in this forward fold. We're going to roll it on back up to sitting. We're going to start with some hip flexor work. It's going to be exciting. So I'm going to stack my vertebrae from the crown of the head down to the sits bones. So it's a nice straight line as opposed to just relaxing forward or resting back. I'm using my core to stay nice and stable. Flex the feet. So I can just put my hands here. Take one foot up, bring it out to the side, back in and down. Other leg up, out, in and down. It's harder than it looks like it should be. Your upper body's going to want to rotate with it. You're going to hold that upper half still. So upper body, nice and stable, shoulders are back, away from the ears. And you're going to resist the urge to crumple forward into that 90s broken doll modeling pose. Instead, we're staying up here, nice and strong. Picking up one foot, bring it out to the side, back in and down. You don't have to worry about how high the leg is or how far it goes. That doesn't matter. We want to focus on keeping the upper body still. That's really where the intention is. Using this core work and then hiring up the hip flexors and the quads to keep the legs straight as we pull it away from the midline and back in. Depending on how this is going, you may want to just stay with this, alternating. If you want to level it up, we're going to stick to one side. Woo! Yeah, it's harder than it seems like it should be, right? Yeah. 4, 3, 2. If you're doing single leg, switch legs. Take it over to the other side. Come in, check on that one. Keep it going, keep going. Oh yes, if you haven't already muted, go ahead and mute. Three, 2, one more time, and relax, pull it forward. Woo, hip flexors. We're going to do a little bit more hip flexors. It's going to be fun. Coming on back to our nice straight line from the crown of the head down to the sits bones, flexing the feet. Now I'm going to point them. Kick up, flex the foot, resist gravity back down. Other foot, point the toe, kick up, flex the foot, resist gravity back down. Kick up, flex the foot, etc. The challenge again is not in the height of the kick, doesn't super matter. how high I lift. The challenge is the upper body staying nice and still. Not understanding for rock heads today, maybe another day. So the shoulders back away from the ears. Beautiful straight spine. If you are doing okay here, and this is enough of a challenge, you don't need to add to it. But if you want to, you can stick to one side again. Super strong, super strong. Yeah, those are your quads and your hip flexors if you were curious where they were. 3, 2, if you were doing the single leg, we're going to switch legs. Woo! Again, looks like it should be easy, but then for some reason, not. Woo! 3, 2, one more time, and relax, folding forward. Take another deep breath here. Oh, all right, we're gonna do one more hip flexor thing. I want to stretch them out, and we'll move on from there. For this one, if you want to play your hands, it's probably a good idea. We're still gonna keep the shoulders away from the ears. We're gonna want to do this. We're gonna stay strong here. Bring up the feet. From knee down is just gonna chill, but we're gonna draw with the knees using the core. So use your core to draw a circle with your knees. The bigger base you make with your arms, the easier this is to control. Smaller base is harder. So you can modify it with that. So we're not using the feet, we're using the knees. And take notice whether you're going clockwise or counterclockwise. And then switch directions. Again, we're drawing with the knees. So imagine you have chalk on your knees and you're drawing a circle on a chalkboard to show somebody what a circle looks like, a real actual circle. 3, 2, 1. Bring it over to the board. How'd that go? Is it pretty chill? Well, I'm gonna give you the option, just do it again, just like that, or to scale it up. If it was already hard, you don't need to add to it. So again, we're coming back here. We're gonna keep the arms straight, shoulders away from the ears, pick up the feet. So we started with drawing the circle with our knees. If you want to make this harder, straighten out the legs. So you got a couple different options. Do the one that makes sense for you today. Again, the bigger base you make by separating your hands, the easier it is. It's harder if you make it smaller. And switch directions on your circle. Drawing it from the core, keeping the upper body still. Shoulders away from the ears, arms are straight. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Woo! Let's stretch out those hip flexors after all of that. So we're gonna need to probably pull up the mat a little bit to give yourself some distance between the floor and your bones. So just give yourself enough mat that you're comfortable. You're going to take the right leg, lunge it forward, pressing the hips forward and down. So these are the muscles we just worked, so now we're stretching out. And we're going to add to it by bringing the arms up to the sky. Press the hips forward and down. Keep pushing forward. We're going to hold all our stretches statically. That means we don't bounce. Ballistic stretching that's bouncy, not really good for most situations. All right, with the right leg in front, we're going to drop the right hand, stack the right shoulder, or stack the left shoulder above it. So we're going over the top. We're not twisting, but stacking the shoulders and still push the hips forward and down. Keep pushing the hips forward and down. Take another deep breath here. We're going to bring the hands down. Tuck the toes under in the back. We're going to fold forward. Both legs are straight now. Flex the front foot. So pressing down into the heel and the back leg. Flexing the foot in the front leg. We're going to hold all of our stretches with deep, slow breaths. Take another deep breath here. And relax it back down. Same sequence, other side. Left leg comes forward, pressing the hips forward and down. So stretch out these beautiful muscles right here. Pushing forward. We want to actually bring the arms up to the sky. Still pushing the hips forward and down. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. I've got the left leg in front, so I can drop the left arm, right arm stacked over the top. So again, this is going over the top as opposed to twisting, still pushing the hips forward. Take another deep breath. And then we're going to bring the hands down, tuck the toes under in the back, straighten out that leg, press into the heel. The front foot is going to flex. Pressing down into the back heel, lifting the front foot, lifting the toes. Deep breath here. Take another big breath in this stretch. Press down into that back heel. Now to step the feet forward and gently roll to stand. How we doing, friends? We're gonna do a little bit more standing Pilates goodness. All right, so we're up here. I'm gonna bend the knees, and I'm gonna bend my elbows, palms up. And I'm gonna start with a gentle bicep curl here. Softening the knees, making sure my legs aren't super, super straight. Just a soft bend. Just a little gentle bicep curl, focusing on my core being nice and tight and my knees being soft. I'm gonna add to it. I'm gonna extend one leg straight and bring that leg up with me on those bicep curls. Softness in the knee of the leg that's still on the ground. If I want, I can sit back a little bit more onto my chair. So I'm sitting the butt back a little bit more as I lift and lower that leg. And I want to focus on the weight being back here, not forward into the knee. 3, 2, curl it up and hold. Deep breath here. In through the nose, out through the mouth, and relax. Big cleansing breath. And again. Softening the knees, butt goes back, bicep curl. So I'm remembering what leg I already did, what leg I'm standing on. I'm gonna keep a weight back in the heels. The other toe is gonna go forward and lift and lower. And I'm sinking back into my invisible seats. So this is a lot of leg work, and it's some core work to keep my upper body still. Always do a little bit of balance work every day. We're gonna get so good at balance. Three, 2, lift and hold. Big deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. And relax, big cleansing breath. And again. All right, we're gonna switch gears. I'm gonna bring the mat down, or bring the camera down. I see a couple people still have their mics on, so if you're not already muted, you're gonna go down to the bottom left corner and you're gonna push mute. That way, we're not hearing a bunch of different types of noise, we can just all be on the same one. Coming on down with the camera. Bloop, bloop. All right, so far no passing. Okay. All right, cool. So we're down here at the end of the mat. Okay, so a little bit. Yeah. So I'm down here at the end of the mat. I got plenty of room behind me. Articulate the spine down, one vertebrae at a time. Bring the knees into the chest for a hug. And we're going to start with just our little hand to roll around on the floor. This is the best part. If it feels good to rock side to side, do it. If it feels good to bring your knees towards your armpits and your heels towards the sky, do that. If it feels good to straighten out the legs, do it. Follow what feels good right now. Take another couple deep breaths here. And then we're going to plant the feet. We're going to go through our checklist of core work. Before we even add any movement to it, we're going to engage all of these muscles. So we're going to start with the feet planted, flattening the back against the mat. So I'm tightening my core. I have this natural curve of the lower spine that I'm going to press away into the mat by tightening this up. And I'm squeezing my pelvic floor and my butt. So my butt doesn't lift off the mat, but it tightens a little bit away from the mat because I'm just engaging all these muscles. Then I'm going to lift my shoulders without straining the neck. I'm going to lift my shoulders, leaving enough room for a tennis ball between my chin and my chest. So I'm not straining my neck. I'm not doing any more with my neck than I would do if I were just to pull my shoulders forward sitting upright. So thinking about spinal flexion as right here, not here. So down here, mid-back flat, shoulders lifted. Then I'm going to bring my legs to tabletop. So we've already got a lot of work going on. I already am feeling all of this. Arms at the sides. Breathe in through the nose. Out through the mouth. Fill up the ribcage there. Exhale it out. And then we're going to add tricep beats. So both arms are lifting and lowering, lifting and lowering, lifting and lowering. For 5 beats, breathe in. For 5 beats, breathe out. So again, I've got my whole checklist. Middle back, flat against the ground. Legs at table, shoulders lifted without straining my neck. I'm not lifting my head super far forward, just lifting the shoulders. But you can always take a break with that too. If you want to add to it, straighten out the legs, externally rotate, and then the feet will form a V at the heel. For 5 more beats, breathe in. For 5 more beats, breathe out. Filling up the ribcage there. Exhaling it out. Fill up the ribcage there. Exhale it out. If you're good here, you want to add to it, you can take those straight legs down. You're going to do 2 more breaths. And 1 more time. Bring the knees back into the chest and relax. We're going to go ahead and go through that checklist again. Middle back flattens against the ground. Squeeze your butt cheeks. Lift the shoulder blades without straining the neck. So we're finding that spinal flexion without pulling the head too far forward. We're going to leave enough room for a tennis ball. Legs to tabletop. Hands next to the knees this time. This is our starting position for the Pilates 10. Hands drop, extend the legs straight up. Inhale, come back to where we started. Knees didn't go anywhere. They stayed in the same spot. Exhale, extend. Inhale, return. Exhale, extend. Inhale, return. It's really simple, so we can be very precise with it. Shoulders stay lifted, middle back flat. That's the kind of stuff that I'm thinking about. That's what I'm focused on. Shoulders lifted, middle back flat against the ground. 3 more. 1 more time. And relax. We're going to stretch it all the way out. Deep breath here. Bring one knee into the chest. The other leg's going to go straight out. Hands behind the head. Lift both shoulder blades up. So I'm lifting both of them up. And then I'm going to lead with the shoulder, not the elbow. I'm going to bring the opposite elbow and knee together and hold for a deep breath. And then switch. One knee in, one leg straight. Lift the shoulders up and then rotate. And I'm not just bringing the elbow over. I'm leading with the shoulder. Take a deep breath. And then switch. So we're going at that pace where we're holding it for an extended period of time. 3, 2, 1, and switch. One knee in, one leg out. If we make it a little bit easier, that leg can go higher. And switch. We're going to be sticking to this for a little bit. And switch. So stay at this pace. Take breaks as you need to. You can always chill out and then hop back in because we're going to be here for a bit. Both shoulders up and then we add rotation. Both shoulders up and then we add rotation. One knee into the chest, one leg straight. So the legs stay slicing down the middle. It's just the upper body that's rotating. Both shoulders up, then add rotation. One knee in, one leg straight. Doing a great job. We're going to do 2 more to each side. Doing great. Staying strong. Keep that form. That's what matters. 1 more to each side. And 1 more. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Take a deep breath there. We're going to bring the right knee into the chest. Right knee goes over to the left side of your body. Upper body, twist back to the left. Take another deep breath in your twist. Come on back into the center. Left knee into the chest. Take that left knee, push it right. Upper body, twist to the left. Pressing that left knee and left shoulder in opposition. Take another deep breath here. Come on back into the center. Stretch it all the way out. Arms come to the sky. Roll it up, fold it forward. How novel to have our heads above the rest of us. Isn't that wild? Take a couple deep breaths here to forward fold. Bringing the heart forward. Flexing the feet if we can. How we do it? We're going to do a little butt stuff. That's the theme of this entire workout all the time. It's just Timaree tells you to do butt stuff, and that's how your butt is doing. Another deep breath in your forward fold. Roll it up. All right, so we're going to come on back down. Butt planted, feet planted, roll it on down. What are we doing? Oh, we're kicking ass. All right, so we're going to bring the feet together, and then turn the heels out, and turn the toes out. And that's how we get the right distance apart. Head, shoulders, and arms are going to chill out for this one. And then we're going to peel off of the mat, starting with the tailbone first, and then one vertebrae above that, one above that, one above that, squeezing up into a shoulder grip. Knees are just pointed straight forward. They're not going to go out to the side, straight forward. And then we're going to lower back down one vertebrae at a time, from the top down to the tailbone. And again, peel it up. Tailbone first, one vertebrae at a time, squeeze, 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 and then lower it back down. So we're not popping up as high as possible. We're squeezing up meticulously, squeezing the pelvic floor. We're going to feel this a little bit in the quads and in the butt, definitely in the pelvic floor. Those are the muscles you use when you need to stop peeing. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And gently lower it back down. Exhale on the way up. Inhale on the way back down. Exhale on the way up. Inhale on the way back down. We're going to do a couple more like this. The pelvic floor work has applications outside of fitness. Just saying. Just saying. We're going to squeeze up and hold. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. If you want to add to it, you lift all your toes up, keeping your heels down. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Hold that shoulder bridge. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Continue to breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Take another deep breath. And then we're going to lower back down, one vertebrae at a time until the tail goes down. You can relax the feet. We're going to add to it. Woo! We're going to peel up, one vertebrae at a time. Squeeze it up to your shoulder bridge and hold it here. Right knee into the chest. Right leg straight up to the sky. Bring that right knee into your chest. Lower the foot back down. Other leg. Left knee into the chest. Leg straight up to the sky. Knee into the chest. And lower back down. Right leg. Knee in. Leg up. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze as the leg comes down. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze your butt as the leg comes down. And we're going to keep holding strong here in the core. Keep squeezing the butt to maintain that balance of where your hips are, even as we add this leg motion. Hips are going to stay at the same height, balanced between the left and the right. 2 more to each side. One more to each side. And the last time. And then we're going to lower it on back down. Stretch all the way out. Take a deep breath. Arms come up to the sky. Roll. Take a deep breath up here. Just to enjoy having our heads above the rest of us. Take another deep breath. Oh, we're not done with butt stuff. Butt stuff's never over. Roll it on back. We're doing one more set. We're going to add to what we just did. So again, we're bending the knees, feet right next to each other. Heels turn out, toes turn out. Then we end up with a nice hip width approach. Squeeze it on up, one vertebrae at a time. We're in our shoulder bridge. Right knee into the chest. Right leg straight up to the sky. We're going to lower that heel towards the ground. Squeeze, 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 squeeze the butt. Bring that leg back up to the sky. Knee into the chest. Lower it back down. So we just added one element. Knee into the chest. Leg up to the sky. Lowering that heel while keeping the shoulder bridge. Bring the heel back up to the sky. Bend the knee. Bring the heel back to the ground. And as the leg lowers, squeezing extra into the butt. Knee into the chest. And lower back down. Keep squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. Even though it's the leg that's moving and we're definitely paying attention to that, the focus is ultimately on the shoulder bridge. Making sure this isn't hurting the lower back because the core is doing its job and the butt is doing its job, so the lower back shouldn't feel this as a strain. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. 2 more to each side. Doing great, y'all. 1 more to each side. And the last time. And we're going to lower it on back down. Roll it up to sitting. Woo! Rolling your shoulders, look. Shoulders back away from the ears. Take a deep breath here. We're going to stretch out those hips out of that. So legs are straight. And then take my right leg up and over. If I feel particularly bendy today, I may want to also take my left leg back. Don't have to. Don't have to. Right leg's over the top. Left arm up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, rotate right. So I'm twisting past that knee. Take a deep breath in your twist. And release. Straighten out the legs. I'm going to take the left leg up and over the top. Depending on how I'm doing, may want to stay with this. I may want to fold back the other leg as well. Depends on how I'm doing today. Doing the left leg bends, right arm up to the sky. Exhale, rotate. Big deep breath in the twist. Take another deep breath here. And release. All right, so we're coming on down to the end of the mat. And we're gonna do some rolling on our spines. The idea is we're using our own body weight to roll it out kind of like you would either in a massage or with a foam roller. But depending on your floor, you may need to double up your mat or to throw a towel on your mat. So if it's uncomfortable, just throw something on top of it to add a little bit more cushion. It's not supposed to hurt. So if you feel uncomfortable, do something about it. So we're down here at the end of the mat. We got the same amount of space on the left and the right. I'm going to grab onto my shins and start by rounding the spine. Holding the belly button in, rounding the spine, making it into a C shape. Take a deep breath here. And then going the other way. So this is going to be my neutral spine, where it's upright, and then we're round into spinal flexion. We're pulling the belly button into my side, rounding, 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 and then taking it back up. One more time, rounding the spine, pulling that belly button inward, making a C shape with my back, and relax. We're gonna add to it. So get the same amount of space on the left and the right, hands go onto the shins, kick the feet up. First task is just chilling out. Some of y'all did this the other day, it's fun. We're gonna add to it from what we did the other day. So I'm just chilling on my butt. The more of a backstop I have, the easier it is to hang out here. Yeah! Tuck the head down. Rock the pelvis forward. Gravity will take me back. Momentum will bring me up, and then pause at the top. So I'm not throwing myself backwards. I'm tilting my pelvis. Gravity takes me back. Momentum brings me up because my spine is rounded. So if I fall backwards and then have to roll up, that means I probably have my back too straight. So really want to round it. Let my roundness carry me back and up, and then pause. And now's a good time to check and see if I'm still in the middle, or if I've gone to the left or the right. Spine is rounded. Rock the pelvis. Gravity takes me back. Momentum brings me up. The work is in the pause, in the stop. Couple more of these, rolling like a ball. And one more time. And I'm chilling here. So if I need to reset to go to the middle, now's a good time. Otherwise, I'm going to reach down through the inside to grab on around the ankles. I reach down through the middle to grab on around the ankles. I'm chilling on my butt again. And then I can, like a seal. Like a seal. And I can clap my feet. This is called the seal. That's why I'm doing this. Joseph Pilates was wild, let me tell you. Okay. So again, got my feet clapping together like a seal, rounding the spine, tucking my head down. We're going to do 2 claps, rock the pelvis forward, roll back, clap, clap, roll it down, clap, clap. Yep, this is really happening. Clap, clap, rock the pelvis, roll it back, clap, clap, roll it down, clap, clap. So the idea is I'm pausing. I have enough control to be able to pause at the top and the bottom. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. And again, periodically I'm going to check to see if I'm still in the middle of the mat or if I need to adjust. Lets me know whether I'm going down the center of my spine or not. A couple more of the seal. One more time. Best one yet. And relax. Plank feet, bring it on back up. After all that flexion, let's go the other way. So we'll come to our stomachs and bring the chin and chest up, holding the ears, pulling the shoulders away from the ears. How about that? Take a deep breath here. Bend one knee, look over your shoulder, your big toe. And switch to the other side. Bend one knee, look over your shoulder. And we're going to lower it on down. directly underneath the shoulders. Elbows tucked into the ribcage. So they're not coming out to the side, we're not wide, really narrow. Think we gotta stay in the middle of the mat without going to the outsides. And then very gently press it up using your arms and very gently pressing back down. So it's not a spinal exercise. It's not a spinal extension. We're using the triceps to press up and the biceps to lower back down. So it's the back of the upper arm, and we're isolating that work. We're really thinking about which muscles we're using. Core is engaged, but that's not what's doing the movement. This is not my lower back. I'm not using my core to lift and lower. I'm just using the arms. This will get exhausting pretty quickly if you're doing it quickly. If you feel any ickiness in your elbows, move your hands, maybe back or forward. This shouldn't be uncomfortable. Trying to make this just the tricep, just the bicep. You don't have to come super high for this to be effective either. Just a few more. 3, 2, one more time. And relax. Separate the knees, push the butt back to the feet, reach the arms forward, take a deep breath, showing up in child's pose. We're gonna add to this. I'm gonna give you a bunch of options to add to this. So I'm gonna give you a little bit better video. So we're chilling back here in the child's pose. I'm gonna give you choices, and you can take some or all of them, or stay here, whatever, it's up to you. I'm gonna take the left hand, put right underneath, come down onto the shoulder. So I'm stretching out the shoulder right now. If I wanna add to this, I can extend the right leg back. If I want to add more, I can bring the right arm up to the sky. And if I want to add one more element, I can pick the right foot up off the ground. So I'm balancing on my left arm, my left knee, and my left foot. Take another deep breath. And one more time. And come on back down to the child's pose. If you tried that and fell out of it, awesome. That means you tried something new today. You need to try something you weren't already good at. And that's great. Take another deep breath. You take your right arm, go right underneath, come down onto your shoulder. Again, these are all optional. If you want to add to this, the left leg can straighten out. If I want to add more, the left arm can come up to the sky. And if I want to add one more element, I can pick up that left leg off the ground. Take another deep breath here. And come on back down to the child's pose. Pushing it back here. Take another deep breath. I'm going to shift the weight forward, plant the hands. Tuck the toes under. Push the butt back with a downward dog. So we're stretching out the back of the legs now. Press the heels into the ground. Take another deep breath here. I'm going to pedal the feet a little bit. Press one heel down and then the other. Couple deep breaths. One more time. And then we can walk around the feet forward. Let the upper body hang. Relax your neck. One more deep breath. Roll it up to standing. You can stay standing or seated, but we're going to take our final cleansing breaths. Breathing it in gratitude. Once again in celebration. Thank you so much for all of your hard work. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So thank you for joining me. If you want the recording of this workout, hit me up, let me know. I try to record all of them. And again, we are doing this every day, Monday through Saturday. We have boot camp at noon, Pilates at 12:45. If you have any requests for things you want us to do, or body parts you want to work on, or anything that would help with the technical facets of this for you, let me know. I want to make this as good as possible. We've been working on stuff like the music and sound quality and stuff like that. So thank you so much. This is the highlight of my day and day. I appreciate you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Everybody stay safe.